a 92-year-old man striding into my clinic. No cane, no slump, just a vibrant grin that lights up the room. As a urologist with over 25 years of experience, I've helped thousands of men tackle fading energy, intimacy issues, and the weight of aging. But this man, he was a revelation. No pills, no costly treatments, just one daily habit he'd perfected for nearly 50 years, keeping him sharp, strong, and still thriving in every way. I'm Dr. James Lynn, and I've made it my mission to help men over 60 reclaim their spark and live with purpose. What this patient revealed wasn't just surprising. It was a blueprint for defying age. In this video, I'll share his simple, science-backed secret to boost your vitality, protect your health, and rediscover the confidence you deserve. Stick with me, because this could change how you age forever. Before we start, hit that subscribe button below to join our community and get weekly tips to stay vibrant at any age. Let's talk about what most guys over 60 are told, that slowing down is just part of getting older. You hear it everywhere. Your energy's gonna fade, your strength's gonna slip. And yeah, those days of feeling confident in the bedroom, they're supposed to be long gone. Doctors, friends, even TV ads push this idea that aging means settling for less. But here's the thing, what if that's all wrong? What if you don't have to accept feeling tired, disconnected, or like half the man you used to be? I'm not saying aging doesn't bring challenges, but after meeting my 92-year-old patient, I'm convinced we've been sold a lie. This guy wasn't just getting by, he was thriving, full of life, and defying every stereotype about what it means to be old. And he did it with one simple habit, something so easy and affordable, you can start it tomorrow morning. In this video, I'm gonna lay it all out, the exact habit he used, the science that proves it works, and how it can help you boost your energy, sharpen your mind, protect your heart, and yes, bring back that spark in your intimate life. This isn't about chasing some fountain of youth or popping pills with side effects. It's about a natural, no-nonsense way to take back control of your health and feel like you again, strong, confident, and ready for whatever life throws your way. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could be the key to rewriting your future. Secret 1, the morning smoothie that rewires your body. All right, let's dive into the first part of what made my 92-year-old patient, Mr. Thompson, a living legend in my clinic. Picture this, it's a Tuesday morning, and this guy walks in, no walker, no slouch, just a spring in his step and a twinkle in his eye that says he's still in. I'm thinking, okay, routine checkup. Maybe we'll talk blood pressure or prostate health. But when I ask how he's holding up physically, mentally, intimately, he leans back, laughs, and says, "Doc, I'm still firing on all cylinders. Every morning, I'm ready to roll. I'm floored." A 92-year-old with that kind of energy, confidence, and let's be real, performance. Most guys in their 60s I see are battling low energy, weak erections, or just feeling like they've lost their edge. So, I lean in and ask, "Mr. Thompson, what's the deal? What's your secret?" He grins and says, "Every morning, I whip up a smoothie. Been doing it since I was 45. Just berries, spinach, and a scoop of seeds. Keeps me sharp, strong, and, well, you know," I'm thinking, "a smoothie. That's it, I mean. I was expecting some high-tech supplement or a secret herb from a mountain somewhere. But no, this was dead simple, something you could grab at any grocery store for a couple of bucks. At first, I'm skeptical. Could a smoothie really be the key to this guy's vitality? But then I look at him, 92, standing tall, mentally razor sharp, and still enjoying life in every way. This wasn't a fluke. So, I dig into the science, and let me tell you, what I found about this smoothie habit blew my mind. It's not just a drink, it's like a daily tune-up for your blood vessels, your hormones, and your entire system. In a minute, I'll break down exactly what's in it and why it works like magic. But trust me, this one habit is something every guy over 60 needs to know about. It's affordable, takes 2 minutes, and could be the spark that brings you back to feeling like you again. Secret 2. The powerhouse ingredients that fuel vitality. So, we left off with Mr. Thompson, my 92-year-old patient, blowing my mind with his morning smoothie habit: berries, spinach, and seeds, blended up in 2 minutes flat. I was skeptical at first, thinking, come on, a smoothie. That's too simple to explain this guy's energy, sharpness, and, let's just say, bedroom confidence at 92. But when I saw him standing there, tall, vibrant, with a laugh that filled the room, I knew there was something to it. So, I rolled up my sleeves, hit the medical journals, and dug into what makes this smoothie a game changer. Guys, what I found isn't just cool science. It's like a cheat code for aging well. Let's break down the 4 powerhouse ingredients in Mr. Thompson's smoothie and why they're the secret sauce behind his lifelong vitality. And stick around, because I'm going to ask you to chime in and tell me what you think in the comments. First up, blueberries. These little guys are more than just a sweet snack. They're loaded with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which fight oxidative stress, the stuff that stiffens your blood vessels and saps your energy as you age. A 2023 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that men over 65 who ate a half cup of blueberries daily saw a 20% improvement in vascular function. That means better blood flow to your heart, brain, and, yup, down there where it counts for intimacy. Blueberries are like a daily cleanup crew, keeping your arteries flexible and your system humming. Next, spinach. I know sounds like something your mom nagged you to eat, but hear me out. Spinach is packed with nitrates, a compound that ramps up your body's production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the magic molecule that relaxes your blood vessels, letting blood flow freely, crucial for strong erections, a healthy heart, and even mental clarity. A 2024 study in Circulation showed that men who added nitrate-rich greens like spinach to their diet had better penile blood flow and lower blood pressure within weeks. Mr. Thompson wasn't just sipping a smoothie. He was giving his entire vascular system a boost every morning. Then we've got chia seeds. These tiny seeds are a nutritional powerhouse, loaded with omega-3 fatty acids and fiber. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, which is a silent killer for your energy and circulation as you get older. The fiber, it keeps your cholesterol in check and your gut happy, which matters more than you think for overall health. A 2022 study in Nutrition Reviews found that just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds daily improved blood flow and cut inflammation markers in men over 60. Plus, they make you feel full, so you're not reaching for that bag of chips at 3 p.m. Finally, flax seeds. These are Mr. Thompson's secret weapon for hormone balance. Flax seeds are rich in L-citrulline, an amino acid that supports testosterone production, and lignans, which protect your prostate. A 2024 study in Urology showed that men who added flax seeds to their diet had a 15% increase in testosterone levels and better prostate health markers after 12 weeks. For guys over 60, that's huge. Higher testosterone means more energy, sharper focus, and, yeah, a stronger drive in the bedroom. Here's the kicker. These 4 ingredients don't just work on their own. They team up like a dream team, creating what I call the vitality effect. The antioxidants in blueberries protect your blood vessels. The nitrates in spinach open them up. The omega-3s in chia seeds keep inflammation at bay. And the L-citrulline in flax seeds keeps your hormones firing. It's not one magic bullet, it's a daily dose of nature's best tools to keep you strong, sharp, and ready for life. I started recommending this smoothie to my patients, and let me tell you, the results are wild. Guys in their 70s are coming back saying, "Doc, I've got energy I haven't felt in years," or "My wife's noticed a difference," if you know what I mean. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, have you ever tried a smoothie like this? Or are you thinking about giving it a shot? Maybe you've got a go-to breakfast that keeps you feeling great. Share it with us. And if you're loving this so far, hit that like button. It really helps get this info to more guys who need it. Oh, and if you're worried about the hassle or cost of this habit, don't sweat it. I'll tackle those concerns next, because this is way easier and cheaper than you might think. Stay tuned. Secret 3. The 10-minute morning move that supercharges your day. All right, we've covered how Mr. Thompson, my 92-year-old patient, fuels his body with that Powerhouse smoothie, blueberries, spinach, chia, and flax seeds, working like a dream team to keep his energy, circulation, and confidence firing on all cylinders. But when I sat down with him in my clinic, I noticed something else about this guy. He wasn't just eating right, he was moving right. So I asked, "Mr. Thompson, you're 92, walking like a man half your age, and you've got this spark most guys dream of. What else are you doing?" He leaned forward, that twinkle in his eye, and said, "Doc, every morning after my smoothie, I do 10 minutes of simple stretches and walks around my backyard. Been at it for decades. Keeps my joints loose, my heart pumping, and my head clear. I'm thinking, 10 minutes. That's it. Here's a guy who's outliving the stereotypes of aging, and he's telling me it's not about marathon runs or gym memberships. Just a quick morning routine anyone can do." I was intrigued, but as a urologist, I've seen too many guys give up on movement because they think it's too hard or too late. So I dove into the research to see if this could really be the second piece of Mr. Thompson's vitality puzzle. Spoiler alert, it absolutely is. Let's unpack why this 10-minute morning move is a game changer, and I want you to jump in with your thoughts in the comments. First, let's talk about why movement matters, especially after 60. As we age, our muscles tighten, joints stiffen, and blood flow slows down. That's not just bad for your knees or back, it hits your energy, your mood, and even your ability to perform in the bedroom. Movement, even gentle ones, keeps your blood vessels open, your muscles flexible, and your testosterone levels steady. A 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology found that men over 65 who did just 10 minutes of daily low-impact exercise like stretching or brisk walking saw a 25% improvement in circulation and a 10% boost in testosterone within a month. Better circulation means more oxygen to your brain, heart, and yes, your pelvic area, which is critical for strong erections and overall vitality. Mr. Thompson's routine wasn't about lifting weights or running miles. It was about consistent, easy moves that fit his life. So, what's in his 10-minute routine? It's dead simple, and you don't need a gym or fancy gear. He starts with 5 minutes of stretching, gentle neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, and leg swings to loosen up. This warms up your muscles and gets blood flowing. A 2024 study in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise showed that daily stretching improved joint mobility and reduced inflammation in older adults, cutting down on that achy, stiff feeling. Then, he does 5 minutes of brisk walking around his backyard or his living room if the weather's bad. The key is to move at a pace where you're breathing a bit harder, but can still talk. Research from the American Journal of Cardiology in 2023 found that short bursts of walking increased nitric oxide production the same molecule we talked about with the smoothie that relaxes blood vessels for better flow everywhere. Together, these moves aren't just keeping Mr. Thompson mobile, they're like a daily reset for his entire body, boosting energy, mood, and even his intimate life. Here's why this is so powerful. It's not about being a fitness buff. Mr. Thompson wasn't training for the Olympics. He was making a small, intentional choice every morning to honor his body. That consistency, 10 minutes, day after day, stacked up over decades to keep him strong, sharp, and full of life. I started suggesting this to my patients, and the feedback's been unreal. One guy, 68, told me, "Doc, I started walking and stretching each morning, and I feel like I've got my old swagger back." Another said his wife noticed he's more upbeat, more present. These aren't just physical wins. They're about feeling like you again. Now, I want to hear from you. Are you already doing some kind of morning movement, or is this inspiring you to try it? Drop a comment below and let me know. Maybe it's a walk with your dog or some stretches before coffee. And if you're thinking, 10 minutes sounds great, but what if I've got bad knees or no backyard? Don't worry. I've got you covered. We'll tackle those concerns next because this habit is easier to start than you think. Before you go, hit that like button if you're pumped about this. It helps us reach more guys who need to hear it. Stay with me because we're not done yet. Secret 4. The nightly gratitude ritual that recharges your mind and body. We've been diving deep into how Mr. Thompson, my 92-year-old patient, stays vibrant with his morning smoothie, those powerhouse ingredients like blueberries and spinach, and a quick 10-minute stretch and walk routine. But there was one more piece of his vitality puzzle that caught me off guard, something I didn't expect from a guy who's seen nearly a century of life. As we wrapped up his checkup, I asked, "Mr. Thompson, you're 92, sharp as a tack, full of energy, and still got that spark in your step. Anything else in your playbook?" He smiled, leaned back, and said, "Doc, every night before bed, I take 5 minutes to jot down 3 things I'm grateful for and breathe deep. Been doing it since my 50s. Keeps my head clear, my stress low, and my heart happy." I'm sitting there, thinking. Gratitude, deep breathing. That's it as a urologist. I'm used to prescribing meds or lifestyle changes, not journal entries. But looking at this guy calm, confident, and thriving, I knew I had to take it seriously. So, I dug into the science, and let me tell you, this nightly ritual isn't just feel-good fluff. It's a science-backed secret that's rewiring his brain and body for longevity. Let's break down why this 5-minute gratitude and mindfulness practice is Mr. Thompson's final key to staying vital. And I want you to share your thoughts in the comments. Here's the deal. Stress is a silent killer, especially for guys over 60. It spikes cortisol, a hormone that messes with your sleep, tanks your energy, and even lowers testosterone, which hits everything from your mood to your intimate life. Chronic stress also stiffens blood vessels, making it harder for blood to flow where you need it. Your heart, brain, and, down there for strong erections. But gratitude and mindfulness, they're like a reset button for your nervous system. A 2023 study in psychosomatic medicine found that older adults who practiced daily gratitude, writing down 3 things they're thankful for, had 30% lower cortisol levels and better sleep quality after just 2 weeks. Better sleep means more energy and sharper focus, which Mr. Thompson had in spades. Another study from the Journal of Positive Psychology in 2024 showed that gratitude boosts dopamine and serotonin, your brain's feel-good chemicals, lifting your mood and reducing anxiety. That's not just mental, it's physical, because a happier brain supports a healthier body. Now, let's talk about the deep breathing part. Mr. Thompson pairs his gratitude with a simple breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4, exhale for 6. This slows your heart rate and activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode that counters stress. A 2024 study in Frontiers in Physiology found that 5 minutes of slow, controlled breathing daily improved blood vessel flexibility and increased nitric oxide production by 15% in men over 65. Remember nitric oxide from the Smoothie ingredients. It's the molecule that opens up your arteries for better blood flow, which is crucial for your heart, brain, and intimate health. Mr. Thompson's nightly ritual wasn't just calming his mind. It was supercharging his circulation and keeping his whole system in balance. So, what does his 5-minute ritual look like? It's ridiculously easy. He grabs a notebook or even a scrap of paper, writes down 3 things he's grateful for. Could be a good meal, a chat with his grandkids, or just a sunny day. Then, he sits quietly, does his 4-4-6 breathing for a couple of minutes, and calls it a night. No apps, no fancy tools, just 5 minutes of intention. I started recommending this to my patients, and the results are unreal. One guy, 71, told me, "Doc, I sleep like a rock now, and I'm not snapping at my wife anymore." Another said, "I feel lighter, like I'm carrying less baggage." These guys aren't just less stressed, they're showing up as better husbands, fathers, and versions of themselves. I want to hear from you now. Do you have a nighttime routine that helps you unwind? Or are you thinking about trying this gratitude thing? Drop a comment below and let me know. Maybe it's a warm drink or a quick prayer. And if you're loving these tips, smash that like button. It helps us get this life-changing info to more guys out there. Some of you might be thinking, gratitude sounds great, but I'm too busy. Or what if I don't know what to write? Don't worry. We'll tackle those excuses next, because this habit is easier than you think and fits into any schedule. Stay tuned for more. Secret 5, the power of connection that keeps you young. We've unpacked a lot about how Mr. Thompson, my 92-year-old patient, stays a step ahead of aging. His morning smoothie packed with blueberries and spinach, a quick 10-minute stretch and walk routine, and a nightly gratitude ritual that keeps his stress in check. But as I sat across from him in my clinic, soaking in his energy and that infectious grin, I sensed there was one more piece to his vitality puzzle. So, I asked, "Mr. Thompson, you're 92 sharp, strong, and living life like a champ. What's the final trick up your sleeve?" He chuckled, looked me in the eye, and said, "Doc, it's the people in my life. Every week, I make time for my family, my buddies at the coffee shop, or my church group. Those connections. They're what keep my heart beating strong." I'm thinking family and friends. That's the secret sauce. As a urologist, I'm trained to focus on diet, exercise, and stress. But this hit me hard. This guy wasn't just healthy, he was alive because he stayed connected. So, I dove into the research, and let me tell you, the science backs it up. Social connections aren't just nice to have. They're a lifeline for longevity. Let's break down why making time for the people you care about is Mr. Thompson's final vitality secret, and I want you to jump in with your thoughts in the comments. Let's get real. Aging can feel lonely sometimes. Maybe the kids have moved out, old friends aren't around as much, or you're just not as social as you used to be. But here's the thing, isolation is a health risk, especially for guys over 60. It spikes stress, messes with your mood, and even hurts your physical health. Social connections, on the other hand, are like medicine for your body and soul. A 2023 study in The Lancet Public Health found that older adults who regularly spent time with family or friends had a 22% lower risk of heart disease and a 15% boost in cognitive function. That's right, hanging out with your grandkids or shooting the breeze with your buddies doesn't just feel good. It keeps your heart pumping and your brain sharp. Another study from JAMA Network Open in 2024 showed that men over 65 with strong social ties had lower levels of inflammation and higher testosterone levels. Higher testosterone means more energy, better mood, and, yeah, a stronger drive in the bedroom, something Mr. Thompson was still rocking at 92. But it's not just about hormones or heart health. Social connections give you a reason to get up in the morning. They remind you that you're part of something bigger, whether it's your family, your community, or even a weekly poker night. A 2024 study in psychology and aging found that older adults who engaged in regular social activities like volunteering or group hobbies reported 30% less depression and better sleep quality. That's huge, because a better mood and solid sleep supercharge everything else we've talked about: your smoothie, your morning moves, your gratitude practice. Mr. Thompson wasn't just staying active, he was staying connected, and that kept his whole system firing on all cylinders. So, what does his social routine look like? It's simple and doable. He carves out time each week for what matters: Sunday dinners with his kids and grandkids, coffee with his old army pals on Wednesdays, and helping out at his church's food drive on Saturdays. It's not about being the life of the party, it's about showing up, even in small ways. I started encouraging my patients to do this, and the stories are incredible. One guy, 67, joined a local fishing club and said, "Doc, I haven't laughed this hard in years." Another, 73, started calling his daughter every Sunday and told me, "I feel like I'm part of her life again." These aren't just warm fuzzies, they're proof that connection rebuilds your energy, your confidence, and your sense of purpose. As I think back to that day in my clinic with Mr. Thompson, his steady gaze and quiet confidence, I'm reminded of something profound. Vitality isn't just about the years you've lived, it's about how you choose to live them. At 92, he showed me that age is just a number when you nourish your body with a simple smoothie. Keep it moving with a few stretches, calm your mind with gratitude, and fill your heart with the people who matter most. These aren't quick fixes, they're small, intentional choices that add up to a life where you wake up feeling strong, present, and truly you. I've spent 25 years as a urologist, and I've seen too many men believe the lie that aging means fading away. But Mr. Thompson, he's proof that it's never too late to reclaim your spark. Your body still knows how to thrive. It's just waiting for you to give it the chance. Take a moment and picture it tomorrow morning. You're blending that smoothie, feeling the hum of energy as you sip it. You're stretching in the living room, loosening up for the day ahead. At night, you're jotting down a few things you're thankful for, breathing deep and letting the stress slip away. And through the week, you're laughing with your kids, catching up with an old friend, or just smiling at a neighbor. Those moments aren't just habits, they're a promise to yourself. A quiet vow to keep showing up, to keep living fully, because strength isn't something you lose. It's something you rediscover, one choice at a time. I want you to hold on to this. You're not defined by your age or the years behind you. You're defined by the life you build today, the connections you nurture, the courage you find to try something new. Mr. Thompson taught me that, and now I'm passing it on to you. If his story has stirred something in you, even just a spark, let it be the start of your own journey. Tomorrow's a new day, and it's yours to shape. If this message resonated with you, please take a second to hit that like button. It means the world to us. Share this video with a friend, a brother, or anyone who needs a reminder that they've still got it. And drop a comment below. Tell me one thing you're inspired to try, or just share what this meant to you. Your story matters, and together, we can keep this conversation alive, lifting each other up. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for believing in what's possible. Here's to you, to vitality, and to a life that's still yours to live. I'll see you